In this week's tech news, we have the following. Temu app tops us all. iOS downloads for second year running amid greater scrutiny of China companies. Nvidia has a fix for up to 15% gaming performance loss caused by the Nvidia App. Zotac accidentally lists RTX 5090, RTX 5080, and RTS 5070 family weeks before launch. The Game Awards 2024. The 15 biggest announcements and new trailers, including The Witcher 4 and Elden Ring. Meta wants to work with the US government to deploy its Llama AI technology across multiple agencies. Nintendo Switch 2 design seemingly leaked by carrying case maker Apple Maps look around is now available on the web. TSMC shares deep dive details about its cutting-edge tournament process node at IEDM 2024. Under 5% less power or 15% more performance. Apple's iOS accounts for over 56% of Earth's mobile phone market, according to data from StatCounter e-commerce app Temu. The Biden administration announced a new proposal aimed at blocking the overuse and abuse of the long-standing de minimis provision by companies such as Shine and Temu, owned by China's PDD Holdings, topped Apple's list of the most downloaded free apps in September. Trump has proposed tariffs as high as 60% to 100% on goods from China. Nomura estimates a US ban on all the means imports from China could reduce the latter's annual export growth by 13% and their GDP growth down by 2%. Nvidia has a fix for up to 15% gaming performance loss caused by the Nvidia App. It suggests that you turn off the gain filters and photo mode toggle in the app's settings. Nvidia App can drop average frame rates by up to 15%. Users who are understandably irritated by this issue. It practically made some graphics cards perform as well as one that could be had for $100 cheaper. Some will find the Nvidia App install option alongside the driver genuinely useful, particularly its OSD and the 124's recording functions. Some will have dismissed the optional Nvidia App in the same way as the GeForce experience. Zotac accidentally lists RTX 5090, RTX 5080 and RTX 5070 family weeks before launch. Accidental listing seemingly confirms that Turing-powered 5090 with 30GB of GDDR7 RAM. The leaked screenshots hint that the RTX 5090 will be as massive as its predecessor, taking up 35 slots of space in your case. In addition, the RTX 50 lineup is expected to employ TSMC's 4MP processor dynamic with a Blackwell on desktop. Zotac updated the filtering criteria in its graphics card section to include GDDR7 and 30GB options. Astrobot won Game of the Year at the Game Awards. The awards were a hybrid ceremony, advertising, reel and game announcement marathon. They were all new games like Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet and The Witcher 4. The Witcher 4 is the latest installment in the long-running series. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world. It's the first game in the series to be released in the US. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree is just barely in the rearview mirror, and From Software already has a new game in the wings. The first trailer for Elden Ring Night Game was shown at the Game Awards 2024. Mafia, the old country, is set in Sicily in the 1900s. The game's first trailer is a melodramatic affair complete with a patriarch monologuing over candlelight. Split Fiction is a co-op adventure where players leap between sci-fi and fantasy worlds. Rematch is slated to arrive next summer. The studio says the title falls within its remit of making challenging action games. Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul and voice actor Laura Bailey revealed Dispatch, the narrative game, is from Adhoc Studio. Founded by former Telltale Games developers, it will support both online and couch co-op. Capcom has announced Onimusha Way of the Sword revealed at the Game Awards 2024. It reveals a modern take on the classic dark action game single player. Wordplay action game shows an unnamed Samanosuke-like hero. Ragebound unites two companies who know a thing or two about making quality games. That's because Raidbound is in safe hands. Facebook's parent company Meta is working with the US government. The company is looking to embed its AI technology in government agencies. The Department of Defense and various intelligence agencies have already integrated AI into several areas, such as improving cybersecurity and automating complex decision-making. There is considerable interest in whether Meta's AI, specifically Llama, will have military applications. The company reported $405 billion in revenue for the third quarter of 2024, marking a 19% increase compared to the previous year. Zuckerberg provided a glimpse into the company Yan's future AI developments, teasing the upcoming release of Llama 4. He has been writing about technology for over 70 years, initially driven by curiosity, but now fueled by a strong passion for the field. He holds both a master's and a PhD in sciences, which provided him a solid foundation in analytical thinking. Nintendo Switch 2 design seemingly leaked by carrying case maker, on similar aesthetics but with a larger screen and Joy-Cons. The brand's CEO Adam Ijaz claimed the company used its access to the actual dimensions of Switch 2 based on a 3D scan of actual hardware. Everything we know about the device now, presumably just months before Pac-Man 25 launch date, points toward a Switch 2 design that has truly evolved from Switch OLED. Detachable Joy-Con controllers with a more pronounced curve, top and bottom USB-C ports, and has a wide U-shaped kickstand. The leaked specifications match a 3D printed mock-up received by YouTube channel SwitchUp earlier this week. Nintendo itself has set a deadline of March 2025 as the date by which Switch 2 details will be revealed. Apple has enabled look-around for the beta version of Apple Maps on the web. The company has a full list of look-around locations on its website to start exploring a place on your desktop. You only have to click on the binocular icon. Apple is reportedly expanding its look-around service in the coming months. The company has plans to add smaller cities and rural areas to the network. Apple is also reportedly planning to add more countries, such as Egypt, China, and Mexico. TSMC revealed additional details about its N2 fabrication process at the IEDM International Electron Device, meeting the new production node promises a 24 to 35% power reduction or 15% performance improvement. N2 nanosheet transistors deliver noticeably better performance per watt at low supply voltage. TSMC has managed to achieve a record 2 nm SRAM density. As nanosheet transistors feature tighter threshold voltage variation VT sigma, N2 achieved about a 20 V reduction in minimum operational voltage.